We are discussing feedback, types of feedback. This is also we discussed in last class, different types of feedback. Appreciation feedback. What are the appreciation feedback? What does it mean? Whenever you want to appreciate someone, praise someone has done a good job. So you give some feedback. You are telling him that he has done a good job. That is appreciative feedback. Encouragement feedback. Suppose your parents, your father or mother told that if you have done, you have scored well, if you have cleared all the papers in this exam, then I will give an iPhone to you. ତମେ କ'ଣ କରିବ? iPhone ପାଇବା ପାଇଁ ନିଶ୍ଚୟ ଭଲ ପଡ଼ିବ। ତମର ଟିକେ ମୋଟିଭେସନ ବଢିବ, encouragement ବଢିବ. That is an encouragement feedback. Then if you have really done well, scored well, then your father is telling and satisfied with the results, then he has given the gift whatever he promised. That kind of feedback is encouragement feedback. Evaluation feedback. Evaluation feedback is mostly happens in the school, college, a student, in the organization. Whenever you are evaluating a person, your employees and their performance, that is called evaluation feedback. So that means when you are employing a person in your home or in your office, in your organization, and you are doing a regular evaluation for that. That is called evaluation feedback. For example, in your school or college, there are monthly exam or half yearly exam or yearly exam. These are different evaluation mechanism. Whenever you are working in an organization, you are meeting some performance cycle. If a person is working at your home, so there are some performance cycle, you are evaluating that person, how that person is working. So all these are evaluation feedback. And as part of evaluation, you are telling good or bad or what can be improved. So you are giving some feedback. Coaching feedback. Coaching feedback mostly arises in the games and sports. A coach can give you a feedback. Suppose you have a coach. You are a person doing something and you have a coach. So coach is giving some feedback. Suppose in your health ground, you want to decrease the weight. You have some additional weight, 10 kilo or 5 kilo extra. You want to decrease that 5 kilo in next 1 year. For that, what you are doing? You are going to a gym or doing some yoga or exercise, and you have a coach. The coach is advising you what to do, how to practice, what kind of food to eat. So those are nothing but feedback, coaching feedback. Forward feedback. Forward feedback means whenever you are telling something, keeping the future in mind. So that means a feedback will always helpful in future. Suppose your father is telling you, okay, this is the time to read. read and acquire whatever you can, whatever qualification you can in the future, in when you are working or when you are establishing in the life. That time you cannot read all these things. You cannot do all these things. That this is time to read and study and work hard so that you will get a good job. So that means he is thinking the future. So if you do that now, you'll enjoy your future. So that is forward feedback. Whenever I'm telling or suggesting something, keeping the future in mind and keeping if the feedback will helpful in future. So that is forward feedback. Any feedback is helpful, that is forward feedback. Informal and formal feedback. This is also we discussed. Informal means which is not prepared. If I see something, instantly I'm giving you the feedback. Suppose I saw that you are working something which is good or bad. I did not plan anything, but I observed, but instantly I gave you the feedback. That is informal. Formal means every month on the first Monday, I planned a discussion with you. Suppose you are working in my organization and monthly once, every month, first Monday. So that is a formal feedback. So I planned for that. So we both will talk whatever I thought of, I can tell you, or whatever you thought of, you can tell me. That is a formal feedback. It's a planned meeting. The informal is nothing planned. I can tell anytime anything. Critical feedback. Critical feedback is whenever you are do, trying to communicate a uh, negative work. For example, suppose you have done a big mistake. So I have to tell that mistake, how you have done it. You could have do in a different way. So whenever I'm giving a critical feedback, you might feel bad. So I have to be careful. That this is what we discuss. I should not tell in front of everyone in a public meeting. I can tell you privately so that you can understand. I can tell you correctly. That is called critical feedback. Most of the times, it refers the negative comments, negative feedback. Sonia, Sonia, we raised hand. Then I have given formative and summative feedback. This thing suddenly, last time we did not discuss. Formative and summative. This term you understood maybe. You have seen the assessment in the schools. Formative assessment and summative assessment. Formative assessment is periodical. When you are in a class, so every month, every week, your class teacher is doing some test. That is called FA, formative assessment. Summative assessment, end of the 6 month, end of the year, you have a progress report, which is a combination of all these things or a summary of all these things. That is summative feedback. So when you are sum up everything and giving feedback to me for the entire year, that is summative. But if you are breaking it every now and then you are giving, that is formative. Every time you are doing like class test. So surprisingly, every time you have class test, each class test is a formative assessment. But whenever you have having final test or every 6 months the half yearly test, that is summative assessment, formative and summative. You can further break down the suppose recurring. I was telling the formal period every month, first Monday. So that means next month, this March first Monday, I have a discussion with you. Again, April first Monday, again, May first Monday. That means every month, first Monday, I have a discussion with you. So that is also known as, you can say, recurring meeting, recurring feedback. Any feedback I am giving in a recurring manner, monthly once, weekly once. So I planned for that. So that is a different type of, that's what I was telling. This concept can come in any way. So you have to understand this concept, the points, and you can write the answer of any question on this topic. You understood the types of feedback, characteristics. The same can be written as elements of feedback, different concept of feedback, nature of feedback. Once you understand and remember all these points, you can write and answer this. There are another concept. There are few other concepts left out. What I'm telling you, I'm giving a small homework to you for the next class. So your homework is go back to the syllabus. Let me open. In the syllabus, let me know what are the things you could not understand or need more time so we can cover that up. This is your syllabus, an overview of your syllabus for paper 1. So we are here. Another 1-2 class we can complete the syllabus, but in the next class you will let me know if anything required more attention. You go through it and let me know in the next class. Okay? Right now you give your attendance. If anyone missed out, I think before break you have already given your attendance, everyone. If anyone missed out, to give me your attendance name and roll number. Then we'll close the class here.